Well, Vince Carter recently said that the dunk contest is kind of becoming overrated and a little bit gimmicky. Now, I want to come to you. You're the expert. What do you think about that?
Well, I think the mascots have made it kind of difficult because we got mascots jumping off of trampolines and using props. So now the players have begun to use props and do things that, aren't just pure basketball. Like out in the park, in New York or Chicago or LA, that's where the real dunk contest is, when guys can go in and make plays. So same thing with the dunk contest here. You get your moment, you get your chance to be one of those participants. Do what you do. There's so much athleticism now.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal. And in a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Portland as the Trailblazers go up against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, they come into this game having won 3 straight, looking to make it 4. We'll see if they can get it done. Great center matchup tonight. Shaq, I know you've been waiting all day to watch this one. One of the best low-post players of all time in yourself. Give us your thoughts on why the stretch 5 has become so popular.
Well, in a lot of offenses these days, floor spacing is king. And what you see now, you see a lot of bigs are practicing shooting the 3 more than ever.
Yeah, even the younger centers. You think of Towns and Cousins and Embiid, as powerful as they are, they love to stay on that perimeter and shoot that 3 ball. So it's hard to stay on the floor right now if you can't shoot it.
Yes, you came into the league at the right time.
No, I would have made them revert back to
So you'd have a hard time getting off the bench these days, Shaq, because you didn't shoot the 3 ball well.
Shaq on the bench don't even sound right together. That's like peanut butter and tar.
That can be pretty tasty.
No, that doesn't sound right together, Ernie.
No, it doesn't. I'm just kidding, big fella. Wasn't it funny? Did you find that amusing?
You hurt my feelings, Ernie.
Did you hurt? Come on.
Don't talk
Give
to me
me
for
a
2 seconds. La 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 la.
We are live from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference contest with the Trailblazers. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. A good game here would get this road trip started confidently for the Suns. Well, they know they have their work cut out for them here tonight and during a stretch of games facing a lot of talented teams.
Kevin, on the heels of such a strong homestand, I think that can be the perfect launching pad for a team going on the road with confidence to continue their good play.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Warriors are the ultimate super team, and their presence has set off an arms race. Now, for those teams in the middle of the pack, a Cinderella run has never been more of a long shot. The question becomes, when is pretty good not nearly good enough for both fans and ownership? Back to you.
Well, DA hitting the reset button can be a painful process. Some teams see Webb now struggling, others are surging. It's the mad dash to determine playoff seedings, and it's fun to watch.
And for fans of the underdog, this is why we play out the season. Only the strong prevail. Survival of the fittest. Everybody wants a chance to try to make sure that their team is the one to win. So, yeah, struggling is common for everyone. How do you handle those struggles, and how do you get through them? And usually it's with teamwork, chemistry, and, again, some hard work at the end.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bender and Ayton are the big men. Tyler Johnson is out there with Booker, and it's Oubre in at the 3.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Now, here's Nurkic. Count it.
Beautiful lead pass. The finisher never has to break stride.
Johnson kicks to Bender. Oubre, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Harkless finds Aminu. A 3 from McCollum, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. Back to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's how you answer back.
trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going out.
McCollum against Booker. The fader. McCollum, no good. Pheonix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Oubre. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Lillard against Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
And Tyler Johnson, undrafted out of Fresno State back in 2014. One of those lunch pail players. Didn't take him long to make his mark in the NBA.
Pheonix shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And the first one drops. And Tyler Johnson, a 6'4" combo guard. Greg, talk about how he straddles that gap.
Yeah, I mean, a shooter with athleticism. I mean, the lefty's still developing that right hand, but improving as a playmaker and game management right before our eyes.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Out of bounds, Pheonix takes possession.
Talk about ugly. I mean, no pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Kicks it to Ayton. Now the dish to Booker. Six to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Oubre. And again, it's the Suns missing. McCollum deciding where to go with it. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Lillard missing. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
No, but I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made him pay for a lackluster effort.
Can't do much to combat Bender when he's that close inside. He's just too long and too good in the paint.
Here's McCollum. Misses and the dry spell continues. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to Oklahoma City. Offensive rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
From downtown, it's hauled in by the Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Now, here's Oubre. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The second effort. Tries again. And Ayton with the layup.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. The clear strength of the Blazers is their backcourt of Lillard and McCollum.
Well, and the two complement each other so well. Both can create and dish for one another. Both can take over a game with their shooting, and they're the engine that drives this whole offense.
let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. Fourth, DeAndre Ayton.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Over Booker. McCollum no good.
He's still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
Lillard against Johnson. In the corner, it's Oubre. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Oubre's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard from outside. Bender with the rebound. Bender's got 4 rebounds in this game. Booker looking around. Out to the right wing. Oubre kicks to Booker. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And checking out some numbers for Lillard. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Putting up 26 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Yeah, impossible to check right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
A nice shot by Booker.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
McCollum with the ball. He's coming off a 25-point game against Oklahoma City. Up top, Harkless. Covered by Oubre. Nurkic can't hit.
Some tough D in the paint. Getting between him and the bucket and stopping the easy.
Bender. And Bender throws it down.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
And now look at DeAndre Ayton. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. 9th in shooting percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense.
The star just keeps rising for Damian Lillard. Heck of a talent. A tremendous run.
Here's Ayton. Ball's knocked loose. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 11. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
From outside the arc, and Harkless with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Harkless has got himself on the board with 3 there. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded by Nurkic. Booker against McCollum. Booker the pass to Ayton. The short one's on the money. Ayton's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Over Booker. And again, it's Portland converting.
I like how McCollum works in his in-between game. Finds a way to get involved from his spot.
Johnson dishes to Oubre. Ayton, the pass to Booker. We've got so many young, exciting players in the NBA right now, Chris. When you think about the league's best player, the league MVP, in say 7 years, what names come to mind?
That's a great question. I mean, you have to think about guys like the Greek Freak.
Or even 5 years. It doesn't have to be that long.
Yeah, but just the potential. I know what you're saying there, Kevin. I mean, Embiid, Ben Simmons, the Greek Freak.
Tatum.
Wow.
I know.
It's just so. You could just go to all the young teams and say these guys are next. I mean, all you got to do is look at the rookie, sophomore, the phenom game and just close your eyes and pick any of those guys because you know that they're talent. But yeah, the Greek Freak, Anthony Davis, Embiid, I think those are all safe bets.
And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard finds McCollum. To the inside. Oubre with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Lays it up off the glass. Nurkic has got his second basket.
And the touch Nurkic has inside. I mean, I love seeing him be aggressive. And look to get his shot from there.
Passes it to Bender. Johnson right side. And here's Booker from the arc. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. McCollum against Booker. Lillard outside. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, Kevin. Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Now here's Johnson. A 14-point game for him in the win against New York. To the middle, Nurkic with the steal. McCollum against Booker. McCollum kicks to Lillard. The pass to Aminu. Over Bender. The shot off that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker outside. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Pheonix.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
McCollum against Booker. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Oh, that's blocked.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
They get the rebound, and he comes up with the deuce. 6 points for Dragan Bender.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Lillard finds McCollum. To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night. Johnson dishes to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson's shot is off. Portland's gone 4 of 7 from 3-point range so far in the first. Pass to Aminu. He kicks it to McCollum from past the arc. And another 3 for Portland.
McCollum is incredibly dangerous from outside. Awesome at finding available spaces. He shoots with ease.
There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Fires the 3. No good. Shot missing. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Lillard misses. Suns leading by 9. Passes it to Ayton. Booker against McCollum. No good from Booker. So it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means to him.
A lot of responsibility. When things go bad, people are going to look to you first. They're going to point the finger at you first. And when things go well, they're going to give you the credit. So I think it's just a balance of those two things, being willing to be that guy and being excited about it. I think you got to have fun with it.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
Well, obviously that was the game plan coming in. Be physical right off the rip.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Collins is out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Hood in at the small forward position. Now here's McCollum. Launches it. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his 2nd season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, DA. And so here's Portland following the score by Phoenix.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
It's good.
And adding wrinkles to his offense, if Jackson is making that floater, it's going to make things hard for the defense. And Josh Jackson, the 4th pick in that 2017 draft out of Kansas, a hyper-athletic 6'8", and he's got the handles, I think, to become a terrific slasher in the league.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Jackson plays with a great motor. He's got some grit in his game.
I mean, he's a competitor. I mean, plays with that chip on both shoulders. But give me a guy who cares. As a coach, better to have guys you need to rein in rather than those you have to kind of force to be aggressive.
First free throw is good. NBA rosters are turning over faster, it seems, these days. Chris, how much do former teammates know about defending one another? Or is it a non-issue?
Oh, no, it's more than a non-issue, Kevin. You were right in your assumption that, listen, if former teammates, they have a little more inside information. And you know why it matters? Because every day after practice, the first thing guys do after they get their water, they play one-on-one. And so you understand guys' tendencies. You learn how they get into a rhythm. We're all creatures of habit. Let's remember what Kevin Durant did. Remember how he came down on the same end of the floor in the finals and hit the same tough shot over the extended hand that he did? Well, if you notice, he did that on his crossover, that right to left setup. And so if you know him, you may know that he's going to do that. And also, you may know that he has a counter just in case. It allows you to keep your hand out the cookie jar, not to gamble. It gives you an educated guess on maybe what some of the greatest offensive players in the world are going to go to next to get that bucket. Any piece of information matters. And yeah, you've been practicing against them. That's a good thing.
examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Trailblazers. Down low. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Lillard, the pass to Collins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's time to bring up the rookie leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in the NBA since the All-Star break. DeAndre Ayton is number 1.
Well, he continues to improve. I mean, since the break, he's taken it to another level, looking less and less like a rookie every day.
First one falls for him. And so Collins nails both of them. Suns leading by 4. Now the pass to Holmes. Okobo, covered by Lillard. And stolen by Lillard. From 13, here's Collins. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And look at that. That's just a great all-around play. Getting into position for the offensive rebound. Finishing strong on the putback.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Ayton. Makes it off the glass. Ayton's got 10.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Collins with it. Holmes on him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And going up against the Pelicans, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
Dishes it to Bridges. Outside Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Cantor. 15th in rebounding. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Now here's Hood. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Offensive rebound. Cantor. It's deflected.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Okobo, covered by Lillard. Count the basket. And now a 6-point Phoenix lead.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Lillard, he just fills out the defense. He doesn't rush it. When they play off of him, he torches them. When they crowd him, he'll pull up the J. If they get too close, he'll drive him.
Now here's Hood. No points in the game yet for him. And it's Lillard missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Okobo, covered by Hood. Okobo got a hand on it. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Nobody near Lillard. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Now, here's Bridges. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Aiden finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Here's Lillard. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. McCollum, no good.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Evan Turner, he's checked in for Hood. Suns leading by 5. Kicks it to Ayton. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. McCollum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Three-pointer, Lillard drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Okobo, covered by Lillard, and Jackson gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Always got to keep an eye on McCullum. When he's sinking shots left and right, the D knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Jackson. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges passes to Ayton. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Lillard kicks to Cantor. Bridges against McCollum. Pass to Cantor. He dishes it to McCollum. Shoots over Bridges. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Suns leading by 3. And Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And you know, DeAndre Ayton, all that height around him. He goes 7 feet, 250 with that 7'5" wingspan and already produces. But still, he shows considerable upside.
Suns have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Okobo, covered by Lillard. To the inside. And the rejection by Collins. McCollum against Bridges. McCollum passes to Collins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Josh Jackson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Collins. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And so Collins nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Holmes. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lillard against Johnson. Fires for 3. Lillard misses. Suns leading by 5. And Booker kicks to Johnson. Here's Holmes. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Holmes got 6 points in the quarter. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group is inconsistent.
They would look like they had to figure it out and take a couple bad shots and be right back to where they started.
Now here's Booker following the miss by C.J. McCollum. McCollum against Booker. It's rebounded by Leonard. Trailblazers trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one's good. Lillard.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Johnson kicks to Holmes. Passes to Oubre. Johnson with it. Ayton with it. Leonard's there. That one good for 2. Ayton's got 16 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And it's Turner off the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You can't let Turner jump all over you. Effective at tearing the D apart on the drive with his athleticism and his speed.
Booker against McCollum. Booker outside. Over McCollum. A nice shot by Booker. He's got 11.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Damian, you guys got off to a great start, but what is this team doing to give you problems?
They're a really good offensive team. They came out and they made shots, and that makes it even harder when the team gets that confidence going early in the game. But we picked up our energy. We got out and ran on offense, but that started with us getting stopped. So we just picked it up on defense, and that allowed us to get back in the game.
Well, the key will be if you can keep them dispirited in the second half, Damian. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. DeAndre Ayton was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
What I like about the center, DeAndre Ayton, he's a combination of old school and new school. He looks like a traditional center, has the size, the wingspan, and in some ways the demeanor. But when you see how easily he shoots the basketball, you go, oh, this is new school.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
Well, they're getting beat up on the boards, Ernie. Woo. Smack them around, smack them around. And you know the coach is unhappy about it, because I'm unhappy about it, Ernie. I'm sure he's in the locker room right now saying, hey, we can bounce back in the second half. You need to dig deep, show some pride.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven this far.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Second half underway. Here's who Igor Kokoshkov's got on the floor. Bender and Ayton are the big men. Booker out there with Tyler Johnson, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Suns leading by 4. Johnson kicks to Ayton. Johnson outside. Booker with no one around. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
McCollum outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
To the inside. And the dunk by Booker.
And you got to love the unselfish play of Bender. When he sees a teammate wide open, he does not hesitate at all to whip the ball over to him.
McCollum finds Nurkic. Johnson against Lillard. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. They double him with Ayton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. Devin Booker, 3rd.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Now here's Lillard. 17 points in the game.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Bender, no good.
Even that close to the bucket, that's a very tough finish in that kind of traffic.
McCollum dishes to Nurkic. Lillard against Johnson. Here's Aminu. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
And a moment here to check out some numbers for Nurkic. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. He's right around 17 points a night, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
Now Booker, after the miss, 3 from Damian Lillard. 5 to shoot over McCollum. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 18 points in the game.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependable.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Pheonix leading by 6. On the wing, Booker. From down in the low post, it goes. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Stats for Devin Booker. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 3rd in free throw shooting, 12th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he possesses so much confidence when he's at the line. You mentioned his free throw accuracy, 3rd best right now in the NBA, and he's earned it.
Oh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Johnson against Lillard. And here's McCollum for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as many as 14 points. Johnson against Lillard. Here's Oubre. Aminu grabs the miss.
Give him that shot again. He'll probably hit it. That's a good look.
You know, you can see why some scouts fell in love with Kelly Oubre. Great athlete with tremendous length.
He has over 7-foot wingspan, which helps him defensively and on the glass. And there's still a lot of upside in this young fella.
Now Oubre after Mo Harkless's three-pointer that didn't go. Oubre passes to Johnson. Here's Bender. It's tipped. It's stolen by Aminu. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Harkless. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Johnson finds Booker. Johnson in the corner. The 3. Poke loose. Trailblazers trail by 8. And the pass to McCollum. Off the iron that time.
I'm sure he'd say to himself, no excuse for missing that shot, even when it's such a clean look.
Johnson, the pass to Bender. Back to Johnson. Here's Oubre. Knocks down the 3-ball. Oubre's got 6.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There was nobody near.
Can they get it? And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from McCollum.
Just think what the score would be if it weren't for him. I mean, he's been amazing. But a one-man show isn't going to get you a win in the league.
Pass to Oubre. Ayton with it. Working on Nurkic. Shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Harkless dishes to McCollum. Good D by Booker.
Wow, he just does everything right there except hit the layup.
Oubre can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 9. Now McCollum, 27 points for him. And that one, good.
And this is why McCollum is an all-star caliber player. Possesses the ability to score on intense defense.
Johnson kicks to Bender. Shoots the 3. Oubre, good. Oubre's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Suns.
And the 3-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is his 2nd of this half, 3rd overall.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And Dragan Bender out of Croatia, the 4th overall pick in 2016. How good do you think, Greg, he can become?
You know, at 7'1", he can shoot it from range, but until he adds more dimensions to his game offensively, defensively, he's going to struggle to be much more than a complimentary player.
Checked in for Portland. And for the Suns, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Ayton. And it's Jackson in for Bender. Good finds McCollum. Out left of the wing. Here's Aminu. Offensive rebound. Lillard, the pass to Aminu. Hood drives in. And he banks in the layup. Suns leading by 8. Booker outside. In the corner, it's Oubre. 6 to shoot. Johnson against Aminu. Lets it go from 14. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Portland's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. From 10 feet out, and Portland again with the bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And here is Johnson. He has 6. Booker outside. Pass to Oubre. There's Jackson with the 3. Another 3 for Pheonix.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Lillard outside. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Johnson in the corner. Over Lillard. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
You got to love how clever Lillard is. I mean, he's exceptional at gutting the D apart with his dribbling moves.
Johnson kicks to Jackson. Pass to Holmes. Johnson wide open. He fires. Another one falls for Pheonix.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Down low, McCollum, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And that's 31 points for C.J. McCollum.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Holmes with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Here's Oubre, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Daniels, he's checked in for the Suns. And both free throws good for Oubre. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard looking around. Pulls up on the elbow. McCollum, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Portland.
And Jackson has got the complete package down low. Loves putting the D in a compromising position.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
The first one falls.
And Jackson certainly has a lot of explosiveness. One of those guys who really wears his heart on his sleeve and brings that energy level every night.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Suns. Jackson hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
McCollum dishes to Nurkic. And it's Aminu in the corner. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
No one near him. Misses off the right iron.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Johnson against Lillard. McCollum finds Aminu. Back to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray. McCollum's got 34 points.
Gotta know McCollum has an itchy trigger finger. As soon as the ball comes to him, he's ready to pull it.
Daniels with it. Now defended by McCollum. In the corner, it's Crawford. Shoots over Lillard, and Crawford gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Yeah, this could come down to correct play call, but let's see what they do right here.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 10-point game. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter. And so it's Pheonix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Suns leading by 7. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Curry. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Lillard in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now, here's Lillard. Here's Hood. Nice D from Crawford. The Sun shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. A shot by Johnson, no good. The Trailblazers shooting about 42% so far. Here's Lillard, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
Turner's checked in for Hood. Throw good, Damian Lillard. Chris, I don't think Damian Lillard will ever be accused of lacking confidence. He'll tell you about how great he is all the time.
And that isn't a knock. I mean, all top NBA players need to believe that. Lillard has said he feels he deserves to be all NBA. Sometimes it just feels like he's looking to be disrespected just so he can use it as motivation during the season.
From deep 3-point.
How about that, Kevin?
Pete, what range on that shot?
That was from the parking lot.
Oh, that's amazing. Turner against Crawford. Nurkic. Pheonix grabs the miss. Holmes got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson outside. A baseline J. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Curry is inside. He's guarded by Johnson. And the basket by Curry. And here are the Suns now. They've led by as many as 14 points. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And that one falls for Jamal Crawford. And Portland making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Pheonix also making some changes. Ayton comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bender in for Josh Jackson. He hits both from the stripe. Trailblazers trail by 7. Lillard attacking, and it's Aminu in the corner. No good on the shot, so Pheonix will take it the other way. Crawford, no one around him. Pheonix, no good that time either.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc. He still can't cash in on it.
And the pass to Turner. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Lillard gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pheonix calls timeout.
And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint, great hands and the strength to create space.
Got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Igor Kokoshkov coaching his team during the break. He was very adamant in the huddle. He said, don't let up now. Stay aggressive and do the things that have gotten us this far. We're almost there, guys.
Bender, no good. And you talk about Kanter's inside game, but he's got a solid jump shot.
It looks very comfortable all the way out to 20 feet. I think before long we may see him add a three-point shot to his repertoire.
Now, here's Aminu. Bender with the rebound. Bender's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Trailblazers trail by 4. And it's Turner off the drive. Aminu, the pass to Curry. Johnson against Lillard. Buries it down low. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter. The Suns have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Johnson kicks to Bender. And no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Portland. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Here's Curry. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
They came close there to tying it up.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss.
Now here's Johnson. Aminu grabs the miss.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
And Turner kicks to Lillard. Tipped away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To take the lead. Portland keeping it alive. A new 24. It's blocked. Daniels with it. Curry meets him. Johnson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And that's now 11 points for Johnson. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The shot by Turner, no good. Suns leading by 5. Crawford left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Trailblazers. Oubre is checked in for Pheonix. Booker comes in for Troy Daniels. Good on both. Now here's Curry. Kicks it to Lillard over Crawford. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Damian Lillard.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Now here's Crawford. That one goes in. Crawford's got 6 in the quarter. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Curry dishes to Lillard. To Ganner, kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And the 3 off target.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Yep, that one goes. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard outside. Inside, Minu finds Canner. Portland moving the ball around. Over Ayton. The shot's good from Cantor. Here's Crawford. Pass to Bender. Now Oubre. Offline with his 3. Here's Harkless, covered by Oubre. Lillard misses.
It doesn't take much to impact his shot. I mean, even at point-blank range.
Crawford passes to Booker. Out to the right wing. Here's Bender. No good with the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And Curry has it in the corner. Harkless on the wing. 5 on the clock. Buries it down low.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line. He's out competing, guys.
Now here's Ayton to the middle, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Pheonix will retain possession. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Curry. And a change for the Suns. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Shot clock at 5. Here's Booker. And he overshot that one, missing. Trailblazers trail by 5. Harkless kicks to McCollum. Over Booker. Bender with the rebound. Bender's got 8 rebounds in this game. Johnson against Lillard. Shoots off the step back. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Cantor. Goes back up. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded closely and finished off by Oubre.
That was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 9 points. Passes it to Cantor. McCollum finds Aminu. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harkless, and he's good on the 3-ball.
D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, they're too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Now here's Bender. Booker outside. Over McCollum. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Booker's got 24.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
And the pass to Lillard. Softly drops in the floater.
And Lillard times these floaters perfectly. He rises up with these, letting the ball roll off his fingertips.
Booker against McCollum. Booker dishes to Oubre. Now here's Bender. He's covered by Aminu. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Oubre. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Portland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Lillard. That one's not going to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Johnson with it. Booker outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 30 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 8. 27 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Lillard from outside. Great D that time from Johnson. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're leading by 8. Good on the three-point shot.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care how good you are. It's tough to succeed in a hostile environment. They're doing it in style.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Hard to believe Lillard missed out on a couple of all-star selections. I mean, in seasons where he averaged over 25 points a game.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Collins passes to Lillard. Good for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. So the Suns win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jamal, how did you guys get this win tonight?
We have good players. We have a good coach. I mean, he put us in good positions to succeed. Our players play for each other. We don't care about who scores, and we're a real team.
Yeah, there was a lot of flow out there tonight. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.